All right, welcome back to the eBay shop. My name's Corey.
I'm Teresa.
And we are Grams and Pops Vintage. And today we got kind of an all over the place video. We're going to talk to you about kind of the slowdown after the new year here. We had a pretty severe slowdown in sales and talk a little bit about what we did to compensate for that. We're going to talk about a couple of exciting sales that we did have that helped us out during that time. And as usual, we're going to go over what sold for this weekend. We're recording on a Monday, so it's our big packing day. So we're going to look at some of the things that sold that need to go out. And what's the first one of those?
We sold a coach. This is my second or third coach, I don't know. But it's not a normal coach.
Well, it's not a coach, it's a bag.
No, it's a coach purse.
It's Coach purse.
It's a coach purse. But it is a Coach Poppy is the
It smells like a makeup bag.
version.
Are you sure it's not a makeup bag?
No, it's called a wristlet.
Oh.
But
Smells
it is
like a makeup bag.
a pink, purple, white shoulder mini handbag purse wristlet. You got to put all that in there because I don't know. I don't carry one, so I don't know what's what.
So that's what it is. What'd that sell for?
$25.99, and that was a lucky surprise off a proxy bid.
It looks like those are spoons. What are those?
They are. Those are Holmes & Edwards Silverplate Spring Garden Round Bowl Soup Spoon Gumbo Spoon.
It's a soup spoon. So, and they are tarnished. They're not cleaned up or anything. They're just like they are. You can't really tell in the bubble wrap. But what are there, 4 in there?
There are
6
total. You can only see 4 in there, but there are 8 total.
Okay. So
I only gave you one
in
pack.
here?
No,
there's
that's
2
4.
packs.
I gave you 2 packs. So they're still wrapped up because
They got returned.
they got returned from a lady that said, "Oh, I didn't realize these were the bigger ones. I want the smaller ones." I don't know.
She makes smaller gumbo.
But I relisted them, and they sold within like 3 or 4 days.
Yep. What do those sell for?
$26.99.
All right, we're back for another sticker feature. Let's go see who we got.
Let's go. That was a weird selection.
What do you got? We got Phil 5 and Dime sent us a sticker. Actually, we got a few of his stickers. So thank you very much, Phil.
I follow him on TikTok.
Yep, he is on TikTok. He just followed us recently. So
Did he?
Yep. Okay. So go check out Phil 5 and Dime. Thank you, Phil, for sending the sticker.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we've got that cool sticker right there, the Grams and Pops family sticker. And that one comes directly from our channel membership. So if you'd like that sticker right there, join our membership below. It's $2.99 a month. And let me know your address and we'll ship you one of those out. All right, so before we go any further, you might notice we sound a little off. Maybe we look a little not on our normal game today.
You mean you look a lot like you...
I always look a little off. We've both been sick for like a week.
Well, I got sick last Monday.
Yep. And she's still sick now. We had to coach her on not coughing during the video because we're both still coughing every 5 minutes.
Yeah, coughing. Mostly coughing now, but a little bit stuffed. Not bad, but I don't know. This crap is going around, but I've had it since Monday. Yep. You got it Friday.
It would have been Friday.
Because we weren't open at our normal business. We closed for that day.
Yep.
Yeah, because you got it right before you had to record the podcast.
Yeah, it's stunk because last Thursday I was starting to come down with it. I wasn't feeling great, and we recorded the podcast. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I went to bed for 2 days, and I didn't move. So yeah, we're both under the weather. I wonder what age it is people start talking about their ailments all the time. I feel like we're there.
You are there.
Like I got a bum knee and like.
You are there.
Don't feel great today.
Oh, but here's the deal. Like I get sick and I just go on about my day. Except for Monday, I was down all day. Here's
the deal. Like, she was sick. Like, she had chills and fever, and so did I when I got it. And Friday, I said, stay in bed, let me go pack. I'm going to pack and take stuff in.
Not Friday, you mean Tuesday? Friday, you were sick.
It was Thursday. Thursday, I told her, stay in bed, don't get up, I'll go pack. And she's like, no, I'm going to go pack. I'm going to go do it, too. So she worked her way through it. But because she came out in a small shop with me and we had to pack together.
You can't blame me.
She got me sick. So she's one of those people that goes to work sick. And then I got sick and I was like, oh, I'll suffer through it. I'll come out and help pack. And she said, no, stay
I got
in bed.
this.
She said, I got this. And you don't have to tell me twice. I went back to bed.
Yeah, but here's the difference.
I didn't complain.
How do I say it nicely? You're a pathetic sick person.
I don't do sick well. I don't.
You are nothing against dudes, but dudes, when dudes get sick,
I don't get sick often, like almost ever. When they bring that crap in the house, like our daughter worked for daycares and she works at school, so I call her the plague bringer. She brings everything home, and I don't get sick often. But when I do get sick, I feel like
he's a big baby.
Yeah, I'm a big baby. I'm not a good sick person. I'm a horrible patient. Don't pick on me, I'm sick. All right.
So am I.
So that's why we sound a little bit off today, but we're powering through it. We're gonna get through today and get packed, and then we're gonna go relax the rest of the day, I think. So what's the next thing sold?
We sold some patches. This guy has bought lots of patches from us, but he bought, this time he bought 4 of these. One in a single,
ones?
Yep, one in a single pack, and then he came back and bought 3 more. But they are vintage Schaefer Beer employee uniform sew-on patches. These are the 3 1/4 by 2 inch ones.
And these are still out of our large purchase off of Commons. We've been selling these for months.
And I have a crap ton of those ones yet. I have ones that are just a little bit smaller.
Yep.
And I still have the big ones that are like the back hit.
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
I think so. You would have to put it on the back of a jacket.
Yes. Or on, well, you can
Unless
put it
you
on
wear
a
like a
sleeve.
9XL, put it on your chest.
Yeah, they're big ones. They're like 9 inch by 5 inch.
So what did the little one sell for?
Total for all 3 of them, they sold for $77 with free shipping. And that'll cost me like $4 to ship.
And then we sold a fishing reel. We sold this guy here. It's got a trigger on it.
That's a brake.
Is it a brake?
Yeah, turn it around. Well, if you held it the right way.
Okay, it's been a minute since I went fishing, but I never had this cool little brake on mine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a brake. But I was going through the death pile. I found.
No, it is. It's to break the reel.
Oh.
See?
Okay, it's a brake.
Well, it's a real brake.
Anyways, so I was going through our death pile. I found 3 of these. 2 of them I listed for like $39, and the other one is a rare one, so it's listed for over $60, I think. But this is a Zebco Quantum Hypercast HC3 DL fishing reel, 3 ball bearing worm finger handle. That's what they call that little thingy right there.
Okay. Well, that's what it is, and they're even getting some old pre-used string in it.
I did not pull the string off of any of them.
No cleanup or anything. It's just going out like we got it.
Nope.
And that sold for how much?
I did clean it.
Not much. It's still pretty dirty.
Oh no, it's dirty, but it was all dusty and greasy and.
What'd that sell for?
$35.99.
All right, so slow sales. I think we've been hearing it throughout the YouTube community, and pretty much everybody we know on eBay has said that after the new year, actually it was a couple weeks after the new year, sales just kind of tanked. They just tanked for everybody.
They were bad. We had like a couple $50 sale days. It was depressing.
Yeah, and that is not usual. I mean, we're usually in the $400 sales days. That's our average. And to see $50 and below days for a few days, like it got ugly. We don't typically get too worried about that. Usually the swing catches us on the upside and we make some really good sales day.
Yep.
So we don't worry about that too much. But this one drug out for a couple of weeks.
It was bad. Like you'd get it, and then on top of it, I guess for me, not only are they slow sales, but on top of it, I'm one that offers. There are people sending through like $10 offers on a $90 item.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, peeps.
I wonder if those aren't other resellers doing that because they know it's like eBay
slow.
makes an update and it just kills all sales. So they just start making lowball offers to try and source like that. If we were desperate for sales for a 2-3 week period, we're much more likely to take a lower offer.
Yep. And there's some things that in the sale, like during the slow time, there's been items that I know have been on the shelf for a while. So I will take, 25-30% off of it if they send me that offer. So I don't have issues with that if it's something that I know has been around for a while and it's maybe not a high want item. But
so we had a couple of crazy weeks between sales just falling out the bottom and being sick for a week here each, and we're still kind of in recovery. Then it's not been a great eBay week for us. We did pretty good, and we'll talk about that later as far as the weekend sales here, but it's been a yucky week.
Why do you think sales are slow?
I don't know why sales are slow. I have theories.
You have a theory. What's your theory?
I think eBay just did an update, and it seems like every time eBay does an update, our sales drop. Like they just fall out the bottom. And then after a few days, they kind of come back. And it seems like every time they do an update that happens, Now, I'm not saying that from an informed position. I don't know if they even did an update, but usually if our sales just drop off a cliff for no reason, it's almost always because eBay did an update and it takes a few days for them to come back.
Yeah, and if you hear a lot of people in the eBay world talking, some of the groups I'm in, they're talking about, one, it's everybody's trying to pay down their credit card bills from Christmas, no money until tax season comes.
Yeah, we don't get those kind of slowdowns. Like when people start complaining about the economy and things are happening in the world and stuff like that, we don't really get those kind of slowdowns. No,
because we're everything sellers.
Because we sell everything. Yeah, we don't. Now, if we just sold one type of thing and something affected that market, absolutely that could be a direct effect, but we don't. We sell everything. So usually when one thing slows down, other things pick up.
Yep.
So we don't really see slowdowns for any reason other than an eBay update usually.
Yeah. Or Teresa's laziness and like
or
on
if we
Monday.
Quit listing, yeah.
On that Monday that I was down,
yep.
I did not list anything.
Yep. So and that will have an effect. It may take a few days for it to show an effect, but that does have an effect. Yep. If you don't list for a day or two, then it does show up in the bottom line. So
it does.
All right, let's look at what sold next.
We sold Kiss. We didn't really sell Kiss, but we sold a Kiss Army Depot t-shirt logo band photo tour concert. I did not list this one.
We have had this thing. We've had this thing forever.
That was one of our first sales. Remember, we bought all of those Kiss t-shirts in Mitchell.
We went to a garage sale. It was in an alleyway in this little rinky-dink garage with a dirt floor. And she had a whole rack of old Kiss t-shirts, and we bought them all.
Was that the one that I found that money in those pants?
No, it was a different one. I think it was the same weekend. But these, when we bought these and we were leaving the garage sale, a guy was mad that we got them. He was going in as we were going out, and we got them all, and he was not happy.
And we got them for a good price. I don't have it on here what we paid for.
I think we paid $3 a shirt, and we were trying to negotiate, and at $3 a shirt, and there was more people coming. I just said, I'll take them all. And we did really good at it.
We did.
But somebody got really mad at us for buying them.
So that one sold for $29.92.
And that was one of the longest hanger on. I don't think we have any
I think
others.
that's the last Kiss shirt that we had. Maybe. We might have one more, but I don't know. The next item, I am not a, what do you call these? Linen? That's not a linen.
It's a scarf or a head scarf or something?
It is. So that is a vintage Vera Neumann orange, green, pink, big floral, 20-inch square silk scarf.
That's what it looks like. Right now with my nose trying to run, everything looks like a hanky, so it's a good thing it's in a bag.
Oh, I don't think you want to use that for a hanky. That's pretty thin. It's like see-through thin.
It's all right. Your fingers just get a little sticky.
But that came out of a whole bunch of stuff that I got on ProxyBid. I listed 3 of these different ones. So that one sold for $24.99.
All right, so how did we actually compensate for sales dropping off? Well, at first we really didn't. They dropped off for a few days, and then we kind of jumped in gear and did something about it. Teresa did.
I did. I have been thinking about, we have not done a sale
in a while.
Like a long time. So I was just thinking, I've been listing a whole lot of clothes. We have a whole lot of totes that have clothes in it. So I figured we
have pickup loads of clothes that we haven't even taken out of the bags yet.
Yeah, but we've gone through them. They're just not ones we're going to list on eBay, I don't think. So I don't know what we're doing with them.
No, the ones in here are the good ones that we brought home to list on eBay.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'll have to look. Anyways, but I just figured, we hadn't done a sale in a while. I've been thinking about doing a sale, and I'm not a huge fan of putting your whole entire store on sale because there's some stuff I just don't want to sell on sale. But I did a clothing sale.
Yep. I think she did, 30% off?
30% off almost all clothing. There are some things that, like our Mickey Mouse. Is it Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Those
the
leather jackets.
Yep.
And then one other thing that sold, which was a Dale Earnhardt. I think it's a Dale Earnhardt jacket that I didn't put on sale. But
no, it was Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon? Yep. Oh, yeah, Jeff Gordon, because it's over there because it sold. But I just went through and picked like a majority of everything, unless it's been something that I've listed in the last couple weeks. I did not put it on the sale.
Yep. And that sale, it seemed like almost immediately the sales picked up, and we were selling the sale items, obviously, but also other items in the store were going out too. So it kind of turned our store back on. I don't know if the sale did it or if the eBay update just kind of went through and things came back to normal. I haven't talked to a lot of other resellers to see if their sales came back. But that definitely kicked our sales back in gear, and we had...
Within the first hour, I had 6 sales of clothing.
Yep. We actually had, what, 2 $500 plus days in a row, and today is doing really well too. So the sales really came back.
Yep. It was a good weekend.
Yep.
I can't complain. But yeah, so I put it on sale. I did it for a week. I'm rethinking that now, that maybe I shouldn't have done it for a week. I should have just done it for a few days. But I think when this one's over, I think I'm going to do one with like my Barbies and my Barbie doll clothes and that type of stuff. Maybe all toys, just to see if we can get rid of some more of those, or a plush sale. I want gone with plush.
Speaking of Barbies, what's sold next?
We sold a Mattel Mycene Miami Getaway Madison doll. She is nude except for a bow in her hair.
She does have a bow.
And she sold for $24.
So, all right. The next one's another fancy box of makeup here.
That came out of my $100 buy too.
Yep.
All three of my big things that I had listed have all sold now.
One of them's coming back, isn't it?
No.
No?
No, that was that fancy caviar crap.
Oh, that's right. So what is this? What are we looking at?
This is called Pharmakiapi.
We don't know what we're
I
looking
don't
at.
know. Diamond age-defying peeling peptide complex facelift.
So what's a box of farm crap you go for?
$129.99. But
Sweet.
it is new, sealed,
It is.
no issues.
And we did also have a couple of really decent sales that kind of helped out with the slow selling
Week.
week here.
Yep.
Because we had some repeat buyers. We've kind of built a relationship with a couple of different buyers for
have.
different things. I don't know if you remember back a while ago. We had
This summer?
Yeah, it was this summer. We had somebody come in and buy a whole bunch of vintage Harley shirts because they started a vintage Harley store. And they came back and made another purchase of a bunch of vintage Harley shirts that we had.
So first time I think it was 28 or 29 t-shirts
Yeah.
for like $1,500. And the second time he came back, and I think it was 9 or 10, and he paid $235.
Yep. So we made another bulk buy. We bundled them all up.
Bulk
we
sale.
gave him a bulk sale. We gave him a good discounted price to buy them all
Yep.
at one time. And that sale actually cleared out, 9, 10 shirts.
It was.
And it was a decent price for us. So then we do have another repeat buyer that keeps buying from us on a certain category too. And that's the one Teresa already mentioned, the patch buyer. We have a couple of patch buyers, I think, but one that's really prominent. He comes back and buys patches almost every week. And that really helps out a lot too. So
It does.
if now we know if we're out and about and we see some old vintage patches, especially like automobile or beer or something like that, we're going to keep our eyes open because we have a buyer who seems to be checking the store pretty routinely to buy more. So
Yep. We had actually over the weekend, we had 4 patch sales, 2 that went to one guy, and then 2 additional separate ones. One bought 1 patch, one bought 2 patches. So
Yep. So we have a couple of different categories where we know we can watch out whenever we're sourcing because we have buyers that we can contact and say, hey, we just got a big lot of this. Would you like to buy the lot? Or just let them know that we're putting a bunch on the store because they are repeat buyers. They are watching for that in our store now. So forming those relationships, not just on the buying side, but on the selling side it's been kind of a saving grace for us this week.
they are. We do have, I know people don't talk about it a whole lot because they're everything sellers, but we do have quite a few repeat buyers that come back
We have a lot.
and buy. I think at one point we had like 135 repeat buyers.
Yep. Yeah, we've had repeat buyers on the Barbie stuff, on the Littlest Pet Shop stuff. I mean, if you have enough of any one thing or you get it often enough, I think you're going to have some loyal buyers that'll come back.
You are.
So once you identify who they are, when you start looking for those things, you could just send them a quick message and say, "Hey, we got more."
Yep.
So that's been really good for us this week.
And we do ask people when we send out thank yous to like or subscribe to our store. Is it subscribe to our store?
Follow the store.
Follow
or
our
whatever.
store so that they will get notifications if we have sales or if we have other stuff. So
Yep, we do. All right, what's sold next?
we sold some curtain rod holders. Tie backs, I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, they're not curtain rod holders. They're to tie the curtain back.
Yep, they're
to keep it
vintage
open.
brass curtain holder holdbacks. They are lotus flowers.
Okay, so they look like this. This whole back piece here comes off and you screw it to the wall and then you screw that onto it. And then you just wrap your curtains around them to hold them off to the side.
Yep.
Anything old brass like that we've been doing pretty decent on for the most part, but the hardware stuff like the drawer pulls and the curtain ties and like all this little hardware stuff seems to be doing decent for us. So that's what those look like. We sold a pair of 2.
I did, a set of 2. And those sold for $30. And I have one more set left. So maybe they like them so much that they have another set of curtains in their room that they need another one for.
All right. Next one is strawberry shortcake, right? Well, that's not actually strawberry.
That is strawberry shortcake.
It is strawberry shortcake?
That is strawberry shortcake.
She's in a bag, so I can't smell her, and I'm stuffed up, so I couldn't smell her anyway.
I just said I think I should smell her to see if she still smells. Because somebody told me they bake the smell into the plastic.
I don't know.
But she came out of a huge lot of toys that I bought this summer in a tote. And I only have one left that's strawberry shortcake.
We forgot about that tote for like 4 or 5 months, and then looked at it, and Teresa was like, one of these is worth like $50. And then she started going through it.
There were 2 of them that are worth $50.
Sometimes you got to explore your own death pile, because we had quite a bit of stuff in that tote that was good.
We did.
So what did strawberry shortcake sell for?
She sold for $30.90. And I think that's my fault, because I think I hit 90 instead of 99. Because when I do offers, I send 99.
Yeah. Oh, well, she sold.
She did. She gone.
All right, so that's it. We do have a lot of packing to do, and I do want to go fetch some cough drops and
a nap.
a nap. So we're going to close this down, and we will see you guys next time.
Hasta la vista, baby.